Hi, I'm Kris Oldland, Editor-in-Chief of Field Service News, and today I'm pleased to bring you an excerpt from my recent interview with Jo Cherriman, Director with Surefire, a company that provides fire engineering services across the UK on a nationwide basis. In this part of the interview, we'll be looking at why they decided to select Tesseract, which is an Asolvi product, as the right field service management solution for them. So the solution you settled on was Tesseract Field Service Management Solution, which is an Asolvi product. Tell us a little bit about how you and your team kind of went through the selection process. Was there somebody particularly that drove the selection process and drove the decision internally, or was it more of a conversation between different departments? How did you guys tackle that?
At Surefire, we tend to do things as a team. However, Marcus Kemp, our service director, was leading the way really in the information he wasn't getting, that he needed to make decisions. How many more engineers would we need in the future? What was our workload like? What is our capacity really? So he led the process in looking at different software packages, and we tackled it as a team really with customer services. Our finance director as well was involved at the time, to go through various software packages and make the right decision, because it had to be, and it is, a very critical decision for the business to make.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it's crucial that companies kind of learn from that example really as well, an awful lot of companies, because the end goals here, like you said, you talk about capacity, you can talk about improvements to processes, reducing some challenges and duplication, and we'll touch on that a little bit. It filters across many different areas of the business, even though it's very much it can be viewed as a field service solution. Actually, the impact is not just across the service team, is it? It's across various different parts, back office, the guys in the field, finance, the invoicing, everything. Is that what you've kind of found as well, that that you have to have that conversation across the various disciplines now, don't you?
Yeah, our CRM is critical to the business. It's the central point to the business. Everybody has to be able to use that system. Otherwise, you are just using multiple systems and duplicating processes. So for us, it was about having a system in place that would encompass sales, service, and integrate with our accounting package as well.
You mentioned duplication there, and it's something that a lot of companies tend to find when they have different systems in place. There can be a lot of manual data entry, a lot of duplication of time, and that's quite a quick, easy win, isn't it? To kind of pull those efficiencies, be able to reduce that, and perhaps have some layers of automation in there. Is that something that was a challenge for yourselves in terms of having to go through a duplication process, in terms of having the data in Tool A, Tool B, Tool C, etc.? Was that something that you guys were finding? Is that something that was driving you to find a more unified solution?
Yes, with our sales process, we were using a sales database, and you would have an inquiry come in, you would follow that inquiry through a pipeline, and then hopefully at the end you would have an order, and of course you would then close it off at that stage, and then you'd have to re-enter all of the information into the CRM system on the service side, so that you could then go and do the work. So for us, it was about avoiding that duplication of processes where and also errors as well.
Yeah, of course.
By having one system and your focus is on the one system, then of course you're going to save yourself time, and errors are going to be kept to a minimum as well.
And when you looked at the various different solutions in the market, how many did you whittle it down to when you're going through the selection process? How many did you take a good in-depth look at, and what was it that made Tesseract stand out for you as the solution that would be right for your business?
Yes, we looked at about 3 or 4 different software solutions, and we brought all the companies in, had an overview of their system, looked at various features and benefits really, and then as a team we collectively looked at all of the features and benefits and tried to sort of think, well, how are we going to use this day to day? What would fit into what we are looking at? I had seen Tesseract many years before, because I've been in the fire industry for quite a long time. So I knew of Tesseract already. When they came along, the presentation was very good, the demonstration, it had everything that we needed. And also it was a local company. And at the time we weren't getting a lot of support from our existing CRM provider. We would make a phone call, we would spend quite a long time waiting for them to answer a call. So support was very important for us in that decision-making process. So with Tesseract, it ticked all the boxes in respect of what we wanted to achieve, a local company and the level of support we felt we would get.
And that brings us to the end of this particular excerpt from the interview. Now, fieldservicenews.com subscribers have already been given access to the full interview that I did with Jo. If you would like to be a fieldservicenews.com subscriber, the good news is subscription is complimentary for those of you that work in field service management. All you need to do is apply for your subscription on the link below. Use the link below and you'll get access to the full interview between myself and Jo, sent to you straight away as we process your application. But for now, thanks ever so much for taking the time to watch. My name is Kris Oldland, I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Field Service News, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.